Hey, live. Timothy. Timothy, we live with another Fly Fast and Intense training session. Hey, I'll check your body out. Oh, shit. Okay. Infinity, we back live. Live with another Fly Fast and Intense training session. Monday, Magical Monday. As I stated last week, we're going to continue. We're going to extend the mission from last week. Probably for the rest of the month or even into Virgo season, up until the big Virgo season. But increasing the pace of the cardio, which consequentially increases the distance. And well, like obviously it does it consequentially, like it forces the distance to increase because of the pace is increasing. But also as like my conditioning improves, my endurance increases. As the endurance increases along with, increasing the pace, it's gonna ensure that the distance increases within a compressed time. But also, as my endurance increases with me, I'll be able to even push the distance even further. So, and then after we're doing the cardio, like I said too, since it's doing like 7 days a week, it'll be maybe yeah, one and sometimes maybe 2 days. It'll be a lighter. Like I might break up the cardio, like divide it to like one and a half, or maybe like 1 mile, 1 mile, 1.5 mile, 1.5 mile, something like that, and probably do more repetition. Like that. I probably ain't gonna necessarily do a lighter on the like the squats next after the cardio to strengthen up. I gotta get this week. Okay, like I gotta make sure because I'm going from doing the cardio, the running, and then to straight to lower body legs to to strengthen the legs for the runs, for the distance running. But instead of only doing squats and the calf raises combos, the hip flexors also. So sometimes I guess I probably should go straight to the hip flexors, and then the hip flexors combos with the pull-ups, pull-ups and front lever trips and front lever holds, and then go to squat, squat with the calf raises. And I eventually, probably when I'm doing the hip flexors, I probably start doing some lunges, either with the dumbbells or the kettlebells, like lunge jumps. We'll see how it goes, but yeah, we're gonna continue. That's the aim. That's the mission. Aim. The mission objective is increasing the distance running pace, which enforces the distance to increase, and doing lower body strength training that is conducive to uh, facilitating the distance runs. Then we get then the core. No, that's non-negotiable. Also, for the abdomen, whether that's the front lever prep or the reverse crunches. Actually, I wasn't even doing it for me. What they got it labeled on the target abs machine. The ones I was doing was the target touches. I'm not even touching the targets when I'm doing the reverse oblique crunches. That's I'm with my toes. I'm making my toes touch the target ab, but on the label that has the exercise, like the reverse weight of the reverse oblique crunches, I ain't necessarily touching them. I'm using a weight and just I'm not exactly sure what that weight, holding that weight is doing, but it's adding weight. I'm not sure exactly what it's strengthening, but yeah, it works for me. I said, hold me close, time. Elton John. Yeah, it's supposed to. And also reiterate during the sets, we're gonna mute it, or listen to the market, I guess. If I ain't got it on the fucking screen, on the so with that contract, they need to sit down the CNBC and the Bloomberg back to back. Like what the fuck? Maybe it's time for me to switch to another gym. Good ass shit, but put the stuff right here. And let's get to it, Mike. Oh shit. That's 2 miles down. I'm probably gonna start even with this like today. May consider ending the training session with another run and then 2 runs. Sheesh. Let's see. So, like I said, we're finna, I mean, those squat machines. So yeah, just always having an alternative, like to the strategy for sure, or the plan, like having a having a you know having an alternative. So all the Thomas machines, Thompson mach- Thompson's machine. Whoa, all the Thomas machines right now, they they being used. So I'm gonna do these hip flexor exercises. Check out that market real quick though. I got a late start again today, bro. I gotta get my starts better. I gotta get better starts, earlier starts, rise earlier. But drum up, disc also up. Another ETF with the memory company in there, memory and storage. Like SanDisk up 7, Marvell up. Let me see. Now. I'm finna go ahead and like speed through this because I got some other things I need to do, some other like priority I need to attend to, some other obligations. But uh, I guess like I just noticed that the mic was off, so I was saying, like those when I was showing the screen of the stocks, the market, it's it's SK Hynix, okay, like with the capex spend for the hyperscalers for the AI build out over the next 2 to 3 years. Memory is a foundational component to the infrastructure. So these companies, when they pull back, those will be buying opportunity. And because at first, like I didn't get in earlier, and like Micron, because I like reading one of those Morningstar, and I only read one report, but the Morningstar they more conservative, so the risk averse. So I mean, but at first people were just thinking like the memory is more like a commodity, more commoditized, can be commoditized, more commodity like, and that like it's cyclical. But and that while that's not complete, like not being dismissive, complete, like not completely dismissing that because I guess previously it's probably what had happened. But this is like industrial revolution. So also with it, some of memory probably being this is a new specialized type of memory. Okay, so high bandwidth memory and DRAM, DRAM or DRAM, however you pronounce it, dynamic random access memory. It's more specialized with like Micron and SK Hynix doing shit like that. So it's I just had it up still too, but it's like ultra fast, high bandwidth memory, ultra fast working memory. NAND, that's the storage that's enormous, comparatively inexpensive persistent memory. So as models, context windows, and inference data sets expand, both can grow simultaneously rather than NAND simply losing to high bandwidth memory. So you know what I'm saying? Like, so both of them, like it's difference between memory and it's storage. NAND, I believe, is storage. So the world leader is Micron for sure. That's just what it is. Micron. The uh, leader is Micron. The the U.S. leader is Micron. The world leader is SK Hynix. So that's why I was showing SK Hynix like when they pull back and shit, buying opportunity. Recently went like had this ADR just recently launched in the U.S. and last month in July. So uh, I'm saying can obtain exposure to that, but yo, like that and Samsung is probably the next leader. And then Micron, but man, investing into like the ETF DRAM, and also Disk and some other ones. If you find some other ones that have SK Hynix, Samsung, Micron, SanDisk, you know, they up right now. And if they pull back over the course of like next year and two, we buying opportunities because this shit ain't necessarily it's extended. If it's cyclical, this shit is extended cycle for sure. Because they're gonna be capex. I just heard them talking earlier, saying like the capex next year might be like 1.3. I guess it just got to like a trillion. Oh yeah, that's 1.3 trillion. So I believe it got to a trillion this year. If not around that same 1.3 this year, 26, 27, they anticipating the same amount. And then watch, they might even update that as time progresses. Watch, and, and so that happens. You know, buying opportunities. This shit not just cyclical. This shit is something to definitely be invested in. Uh, but like I said, I'm go ahead shift over to the abdomen. Got some other shit to do. I didn't arise early, pretty down like I anticipated. Like I anticipated, so the alarm just went off because dude over there grunting and shit. Yeah, don't do all that. Fuck around and hurt yourself, you know? Trying to get content and shit. There's a cameraman down there, bro. Just get your own tripod or your own kickstand, bro. Oh no, do your thing. I ain't, but that's why that little radar alarm they got up there called Lunk. Say Lunk. Slang, one who grants, drops weight, so it judges. So I ain't judging it. It just, I really, yeah, you, if you get accustomed to coming here, you damn sure don't be hearing people doing that ranting shit. Not saying nigga ain't pushing themselves. I don't mean that, but the grunting shit does make sense. If you doing all that, but you fuck around, gonna hurt yourself, you know, and you just it's making it like, yeah, awkward, whatever. Shifting over to the low abdomen workout, not low abdomen, the abdomen strength training, and then stretching, then we out. I do like 3 sets of these abdomen. Oh man, hope shorty ain't fucking using it. Let's go see though. She is using it. It's 10:41. I'm gonna just go ahead and hey, over there using that, man. So yeah, so you gotta get up earlier. You got to arise earlier. So that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna get out of here. So I can go ahead and take these other aims, these other targets, attack these other daily targets that I got, these other work that I need to execute. Now tap in with y'all later, you know, spark the live later on, probably just before Market Mondays. I got some videos I need to shoot. I need to go ahead and write these scripts, shoot the videos, cut these other videos, set up this operating system, uh, punch these vocals. I got a lot of aims. Man. Work must be done. I gotta find a way to systemize it and sharpen execution also. Gotta find a way to do it, man. And look too on cloud because these kind of getting like smoother. They losing their traction at the bottom. I gotta get some more. I gotta replace these. So been putting them to use. I ain't gonna think. These like my favorite running shoes so far right now. Well, and this until I try out them
But yeah, man, it's ambition incarnated. I'm aiming to connect with other creators, entrepreneurs, owners, investors, and other professionals. Let's collaborate, let's connect, and create some epic work. Let's connect and mobilize. Let's connect and mobilize and like, excuse me, combine our resources and assets and create some epic work. And if you're inspired with ambition to realize or overachieve your full potential, submit your application to join the Fly Air Crew, going solar, fly beyond infinity.